Hi, Mac and Kellen. I am baking again today. I know, surprising. But you know what I'm making? I'm making a cheesecake. It's one of my all time favorite things to do. So, I am going to show you two different types of cheesecakes. When I make my batter, it's so big that I can make it into two smaller cheesecakes. So I'm going to do a regular traditional kind of New York style cheesecake, and then I'm going to do a peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. Go ahead, raise your hands. Who likes peanut butter pie? Oh, you and Kellen? Mac, you like it? Kellen, you like it? Okay, great. Well, hold on. Let me show you what goes into it. Okay, so I switched the camera around. So I told you I'm going to make a peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. Peanut butter Oreos for the crust. Plus more peanut butter goes inside. Here's a little hack though for you. Because I'm making two different cheesecakes, two different flavors, the batter might look the same. So the way that I know what pan it's going to go into, I switch the foil on the outside. So this is the dull side. So this is going to be my peanut butter one. This is the shiny side, and that's my traditional. And I've already done a graham cracker crust in there. I ground it up with my food processor. So right now, what I have in the food processor, if you can see that, I have got some delicious peanut butter cookies in there. I'm all ready to go. Here we go. You right, guys ready? Whoop, let's get this in the right. Whoa, come on, Granny. Fun. Okay, so I ground up the cookies. So it just looks like crumbs, right? Well, now I'm going to add some butter. I've melted butter in here. I'm putting it in there, and then I'm going to mix it up. Get another spatula here. And this is going to be the crust for the peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. Let me tell you about this recipe. I got this recipe from an old friend of mine. Her name's Debbie. And her husband had made this cheesecake one night for dessert for us, and it was so good. And I asked her for the recipe, and she said, it's an old family recipe, but I'll give it to you. And it's called Aunt Gloria's Cheesecake. And the really cool thing about it is it doesn't take any sugar. How can that be? Well, it's 3 containers of Philadelphia cream cheese, and then it's a container of sweetened condensed milk and 4 eggs. So that's the next part. And because it's just a plain cheesecake, you can make it any flavor you want. Your mom, for example, asked me one time for cookie butter cheesecake. Ask her about it. She loved it. Okay, so now I'm doing the chocolate crust. It's really chocolate peanut butter because I use the chocolate peanut butter Oreos. I'm putting it in the greased pan. I just put butter on it. Can you see that in there? See how it's kind of loose? You want to make it stiff in there and firm. So I pat it down, and sometimes I even put my fingers in there. And pat it down some more. And then that is going to be ready for the batter of the cheesecake to go in there. So it's a nice, thick cookie layer. All right, on to cheesecake. Okay, this is actually my favorite part of any cooking video that I watch. And I watch a lot of them. I know you guys do too. I love to see everything being mixed together. So, let me get my camera down at my bowl. Let's see if this is gonna hold. Okay, that looks good. So here's my stand mixer. I have in here 3 sticks, let me get this out. 3 containers of cream cheese. And here's the fun part. Sweetened condensed milk. Doesn't that look creamy and delicious and good? And guys, it is. And when I say there's no sugar in this cream cheese or in this cheesecake, you know there is. It's all here in the sweetened condensed milk, thus the sweet part of the condensed milk. But anyways, this is what makes the cheesecake so creamy and delicious, right? All right. Next move, I put that there so it doesn't get all over the counter. And then I turn it on. I don't want a lot of air in my cheesecake because then that'll make it crack when it's in the oven. But here it is, just mixing up. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Getting nice and mixed. I'm gonna stop it there and add my eggs. I just read something online that you can crack all your eggs into a bowl, and then that way, if you get any shells in your eggs, then, or any shells when you're cracking your eggs, then you can dish them out. So that's what I'll do next. Hold on. Okay, so I just cracked my eggs into this nifty little measuring cup. So if you can see, I'll turn this on. Move your arm, Granny. And look, you can just drop one in one at a time or two at a time. Okay, then the next thing that goes into my cheesecake, some vanilla. I use about a tablespoon. And even though I'm gonna change the flavor to peanut butter, remember I'm doing a plain cheesecake to start with. So I just want that vanilla flavor in there. Let this stir up a little bit. I'm gonna scrape down the sides and then we'll get to pouring. So now I'm ready to put the regular cream cheese mix, my cheesecake mix, into the graham cracker crust. Now remember, I'm gonna do 2 cheesecakes. So I'm not gonna pour all of it into this container. Wow, that was loud. Hey, as a side note, guys, did you notice what color my glasses were today? Raise your hands if my blue ones are your favorite. Oh, Kellen, you like my blue ones? Mackie, do you like them? We'll see. Okay, so I have my batter here. You can see it. There's a lot in there. So that's why I can do 2 small cheesecakes. So here we are. Here's my beautiful cheesecake. Remember, I've already buttered. Ooh, where's my spatula? Oh, well, I'll just use this one. I've already buttered and I've already got my crust in there. So I'm only gonna pour in about half of my batter because the other one is gonna be my peanut butter. So you can see I have a lot left in there. Next, into this batter, I'm gonna add peanut butter. We all like peanut butter and chocolate, right? You do like Reese's peanut butter cups? Yeah, so do I. So I am adding 3/4 of a cup, you can kind of see that, of peanut butter into my mix. That's what's gonna make it so delicious and peanut buttery. Obviously, because it's peanut butter. Okay, let's get this all mixed in here. Wait, I'm gonna move you guys a little closer because who doesn't love seeing this peanut butter get all incorporated in there? Now, if I could find my thing, I'd be fine. Okay, here we go. Ooh, there goes that beautiful peanut butter. Again, don't want to go too high with it, but I want to get that peanut butter all mixed into my batter so I get that flavor in there. And then it'll go so well with the chocolate crust. I'm wondering, is this something I should make for you guys when I'm in Phoenix with you all? Probably. I bet you'd really like this. And guess what's gonna go on top? Any guesses? I bet I'm gonna put more chocolate on top and probably some chopped up Reese's peanut butter cups. So my next move is I'm gonna put it into the pan and I'm gonna put it in the oven. Okay. Hold on. So my favorite part always of any cooking video is watching it all go into the pot. So this is peanut butter, and you guys, if you were here, first of all, I'd let you lick the bowl, but I wouldn't tell your mom that I let you lick the bowl. Second of all, this smells like a big ol' dollop of peanut butter. Oops, let me move that bowl. Look how beautiful that looks. Okay, guys, so now it's gonna go into a 300-degree oven for an hour. And then I turn off the oven, I crack the door, and I let it sit in there for about another half hour. So this takes a while. So after nap time is when you would be able to get cheesecake. See you in a bit. So you guys, I made a mistake. I finished the cheesecake, and I forgot to show you how I finished it. I'm so sorry. Anyways, it's beautiful. And you know what? We'll make one when we're in Phoenix together, and then you guys can see how I finish it. But let me show you how great it looks. Hold on a second. I'm out in the garage by the refrigerator. Hold on.
Right? Look at that. Do you know what's on top there? That would be Reese's peanut butter cups. Ganache. Peanut butter cheesecake with a chocolate peanut butter Oreo crust.